Good morning everyone and welcome back to the vlog. Today's topic will be about my skin routine, and as many of you might know, or maybe some of you don't know, the skin is one of the biggest organs of the human body, and to have a healthy skin or a great glowing skin, I have to dive into my diet, my regimens for my supplements, and a little of the external things that I put on my skin. But before all that, let me wash my face. And disclaimer, none of the products that I am going to be showing you is my sponsors. I'm not paid by anything. These are all the things that I use on a personal basis, so none of these things are endorsements. Alright, let's get straight into it. So first order of business is to take some supplements. Normally when we're here in the US, I can grab a bottle of kefir. Kefir is almost like a very strong yogurt, and normally in the morning I do take a swig of this here in LA, although in Manila this is not readily available, and the stuff that I've tried in the Philippines isn't so good. But here in the US they have this amazing stuff. Just shake, and then take a swig. So what happens is I'm loading my gut with great beneficial bacteria, and it just helps start the day for me. Besides that, I also like drinking 2 glasses of water, which I already have this morning when I did wake up earlier. After drinking kefir, I take my supplements. Let's walk you through the supplements that I take and what works for me. So here are the supplements that work for me. I have my water right here. I'm going to be starting off with one of my most favorite supplements that I've been taking for a really long time. Superfoods Plus is made by Dr. Schultz, which is a California company in Marina del Rey. I've been using these supplements for so long because I really believe that they work. They've given me extra energy when I needed to and have saved me from many times when I felt like I was getting sick. Superfoods includes a lot of vitamins, as you can see over here, but mostly the stuff that I really like from them is they have the spirulina, the blue algae, the chlorea, and all the other green stuff that you might not get when you're eating veg. So it says normally to take 15 tablets throughout the whole day. I take like 6, sometimes in the afternoon I take some more. If I'm really feeling sick in the evening, I'll take some also, but normally I take some in the morning and then more in the afternoon. So we'll start off with that. So after these superfoods, I take my Vital Proteins beef liver. Now this helps me with my nail problem because I have soft nails, which means I also am anemic. And then I move over to quercetin. Now quercetin has many things that people say about it. Some people say good things about it, and some people don't say good things about it. But for me, quercetin has been such a godsend because it helps me with my allergies. I have a lot of food allergies, which means I can't eat a lot of nightshade vegetables, tomatoes, bell peppers, and the like. Quercetin, if I do have a pizza and stuff, the quercetin helps me to make sure that I don't get into any heavy breakouts on my face. After the quercetin, some other supplements that help with digestion and liver and cellular support. This is curcumin. Liposomal glutathione. I know a lot of you know what glutathione is, but this does help the liver from extracting toxins and basically helps clean the liver also, and the side effect is you have whiter skin. Glutamine also supports muscle mass and gastrointestinal health. Again, because of a lot of the food allergies I've developed when I was a kid, I had to take all these other supplements. This is new for me. This is True Niagen. This is an interesting study because they're saying True Niagen helps you produce new cells because it's basically a precursor to giving your body the ability to produce NAD. So NAD is what helps cellular regeneration. L-arginine, forgot to take that. This is also for blood flow, healthy blood flow, and supports nitric oxide production. And on the low days that I am having really bad nail problems and feeling low in iron and energy, I take this once Optiferritin C and Iron C. Now the other things here like activated charcoal, I use this when we're having bad stomach. If you have flatulence or gas, this can help. If you have any toxicity, if you have a badass hangover, this also can help. Diarrhea, this is also a godsend. Also, this is another Dr. Schultz product. It's called Intestinal Formula Number 1. If you are not going to the bathroom regularly, this will help you. Look, promotes regular bowel movement, and it's all natural herbs. And this is such a blessing. If you've eaten a lot of carbs and you're not moving regularly, this definitely helps out. Other things on the list here are some branched chain amino acids when I work out. I just got this, so I haven't really tried this, but I heard that it works. So pre-workout and post-workout. And then the last would be definitely vitamin C. So after I have some breakfast, I will take some vitamin C. I take anywhere from 2 to 4,000 depending on how I feel. If I'm feeling sick, then I will try to take a lot more, but caution when taking a lot of vitamin C. You can go to the bathroom. It can lead to stomach pains and diarrhea because you can't take too much vitamin C. Water always plays such a critical role to health, and I hope you guys drink a lot of water and stay hydrated. Next on the list is preparing my pre-breakfast game, which is yogurt. Over here in the small bowl is basically chia seeds that I have sprouted. Sprouted meaning I've added water to give the chia seed a chance to get softer. If not, the chia seed becomes very hard in your yogurt. So we're gonna add that to the bowl. So in Manila, we make our own yogurt, but here in the US, we don't have a chance to, so we do buy yogurt which is packed already. Some of the yogurts that you can get are very high in sugar, but this one only has 5 grams of sugar, which is still relatively low. So what we do is, even though it's plain, it's gonna taste bland, and that's where the Manuka honey comes in. The Manuka honey not only is healthy for your gut, it helps raise up your immune system. So I like to put about 3 big dollops in. And again, this is helping set up my digestive system so that it is primed and ready to go for the day. Good digestive enzymes and aids to help digestion, also to help you move properly. Now, a lot of the things that we should discuss, or a lot of people should be discussing, is also bathroom health. Bathroom health is a very big thing in terms of making sure your insides are working well. So you can Google how to determine if your intestinal health is healthy through seeing your stool. But in this video, we won't be showing you my stool because that's kind of gross. So there you have it. This is my pre-breakfast game. We're gonna go eat this and talk about some stuff. So as I was mentioning, the skin is one of the biggest organs in the body, and to have great glowing skin, you must be eating really well, and you must have all these other external factors that are helping you in general on an overall basis. Now, I've written some stuff this morning that I wanted to discuss. Well, so basically your skin is a reflection of how your insides are, and you must be on a semi-healthy diet. I'm not gonna say I have the healthiest diet because I do love binging. I have chips, I have some chocolates, I have some snacks, and I try to balance everything, right? So we try to have some enjoyable things and still stick to the healthy things. I do a lot of probiotic stuff, which is the yogurts, the kefirs, but I eat a lot of kimchi. I don't stress this enough that I eat so much kimchi in a week, probably minimum 5 times of kimchi, and kimchi is also another good source of having your probiotics or having good bacteria fill your gut. Normally, if you're eating a lot of preservative foods, you will have a lot of dead foods or dead nutrition, which means you're not getting what you need from the food. So besides the kimchi, I do have a lot of vegetables. You guys have seen my kimchi fried rice, and I do a lot of bok choy, spinach, kangkong, all the green leafy veg, some broccoli, some stuffed carrots. These are one of the favorite things that I love doing, and in a week I will have vegetables maybe 5-6 times minimum, and it's really part of my diet, and it's a very staple part of my life. I think I put too much yogurt, so I'm just gonna mix this real quick just to make sure the seeds from the chia and the yogurt mixes along with honey. I added a little water just to get it down to a more slushy consistency. So some of the other factors that influence your skin and your overall health would be exercise. Having a good amount of exercise in a week. I recently got a fitness tracker, which means I get to track my movements. I am lagging a little with exercise, especially with the quarantine. I don't want to go out running that much, so we do a lot of home exercises with a lot of floor exercises. Next, obviously, would be hydration. In Manila, I do carry a thermos. Actually, have my thermos here. I bring a thermos with me. I make sure to finish at least 2 of this when I'm out at work. And then when I get home, also just drink a lot of water. In between, I do have a beer or 2 in the evening. Also, I want to talk about sleep, because sleep is such an important factor for your skin to rejuvenate. And having good amounts of sleep with good hydration is such a big factor for that as well. So for sleep, normally if I haven't had a rigorous day of exercise, I will take some melatonin. Melatonin helps the brain go into sleep mode, and melatonin is usually generated if you're out in the sun, not wearing shades, and your body builds up melatonin so that by the time the lights go off, the melatonin is released, and then your body goes into sleep mode. And sleep is when your muscles regenerate, your brain regenerates, and everything else in your body has a chance to catch up. Also, I want to discuss about sun exposure. Too much sun is bad for your skin. Knowing when to do sunbathing, when to get the right time of sun exposure for vitamin D. I have freckles from being out in the sun, and if I'm in the sun too long for a number of days, I do get sunspots where I have some white discoloration and darker spots on my face. So I'm a bit wary to do a lot of sun tanning. I wear a hat, or I wear sunblock on my skin. And besides that, a lot of the changes that I have had with my skin is through the hormones that I've been taking. And the hormones for me is such a huge factor in how my skin has cleared up and really made it glow. Last 2 things would be your stress levels. So even though you're accomplishing everything that I've mentioned in terms of diet, supplements, food, exercise, sleep, and all the regimens that you've been doing, stress is still one of the biggest factors of people getting unhealthy, or people getting sick, or you're having breakouts in your skin, or you're having wrinkles. So stress is definitely up there, and to balance stress, you can do meditation, you can do exercising as I do, you can do relaxation techniques, find a hobby, or just literally try to find something else that will take your mind off stress. Because stress is normally something that you are worried about the unknown. So taking into that account, knowing the circumstances that we all deal with today, I would say just make sure that you live on a day-to-day basis. If you wake up in the morning, you're feeling great, you're feeling happy, then stick with that. Don't worry too much about the future, because on a day-to-day basis, you can find a way to keep yourself mentally stable. Now, for the external things that I do to my skin, so normally when we're in Manila, we do the once a month derma visits where we do the cleaning. I used to get a lot of Revlite. Revlite is a laser treatment which helps reduce the pore sizes on your skin. It also helps with skin discoloration. So if you have the pigmentation, as I was saying, the Revlite does help. But I noticed doing a lot of the Revlite, my skin has gotten a little thinner. So when I'm in the sun, I can really feel that the skin is burning and it's a little worrisome. So I stopped doing the Revlite a few months ago already. And I just do the basic cleaning with the microdermabrasion. So those are the two things I do for the derma, which is normally once a month or maybe every 45 to 60 days if I'm really busy. And then after having breakfast, we'll go to the bathroom. I'll show you the products that I use on my face and the other stuff that I do to keep my face clean. Oh, last, makeup. So I normally don't wear makeup on a daily basis, and I think if you wear too much makeup on a daily basis, you could also have a chance of breaking out because your brushes are dirty or it's all the oil and other ingredients packing up into your pores, and that will help, or that will increase your chances of having bad skin. Let me eat first and then we'll reshoot this video and I'll show you guys the products that I have in the bathroom to take care of my skin and also my hair. So since it's quarantine time, I do have some stuff that I use to take care of my hair, which means this afternoon I actually might re-dye my hair because it is mid-month already and there's nothing else to do. So I just finished my yogurt. Normally I will have some fruits, either some papaya, some mango, or I used to have a lot of pineapples also. But now that we're in LA and I don't have my fruits, I'm gonna skip to my main breakfast. Now this is a super easy recipe which I have almost every other day. It's gonna entail some rice. You can use white rice, brown rice, quinoa, some Connie's Kitchen tuyo. This is my favorite. This is a family friend and they make this queen size bottles just for me. Kimchi, as I was telling you, I am a big fan of a lot of kimchi, and apple cider vinegar. We're gonna throw everything into a bowl and stuff it in the microwave, and you can also do this on a pan, but I'm feeling lazy today and I don't want to wash anything, so we're gonna do everything in there. So first off, I'm reusing my yogurt bowl. I just gave it a quick rinse. So I like to put the tuyo in the first stage on the bottom because when you put the tuyo on top, it actually blows up in the microwave because there's oil on it. So it sizzles a lot. So I like to chop it up already a little. After that, we're gonna layer it with some kimchi. This is a mixture of cabbage and some radish, which I threw in separately. Okay. Next is our white rice. Now the rice is already a few days old. It's pretty hard. And we're just gonna douse it with some water to soften it. What the water does, it rehydrates the rice, and then you want to just break it up with a fork. So when you hit it with the microwave, it sort of like steams it again. That's gonna go on top. It's gonna go in, reheat, leave that be. While that's heating up, I'm gonna show you some of our alternative breakfasts. This is one of my favorite cereals. This is Love Grown Power Oats chocolate. It's made from toasted rice and bean cereal. So this, along with some chocolate hemp milk, works so well. Oatmeal, definitely such a big saver if I'm rushing and I want to eat healthy and bland, especially if I have tummy problems. Oatmeal does help me fill me up. I have lots of fish with capers, dried herring. I'm a big fan of these little fishes. You can hear it sizzling already. Yes, got some heat. Ooh, okay. Hope I don't drop it. I'm just gonna put a cup or a cup and a half. Also aids good digestion and super yummy. And after that, we're just gonna mix it up. This is one of my staple foods that I have almost every other day. Big fan of the yolk. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can throw an egg over it and voila, instant breakfast. So now we're gonna move into the bathroom so that I can show you guys some of the stuff that I use on my face and my hair. I'm sure you have a question on how to determine if you're healthy overall. Actually, one of the secrets to determining if you're actually healthy internally is to look at your stool. So we're not going to show you anything, but I'm just saying you can learn all this from Googling it, and basically studying your stool or how you excrete your stool will let you know if your internals are healthy. So things like if you're pooping like a rabbit, that's very unhealthy. If it's too loose, too hard, then these things all come into play and are indicators on how your diet is for each and respective one of us. So I'm going to start off with the stuff I use for my face. So facial lotion. I don't have a big variety of facial lotions. I don't have a night lotion or a day lotion. I just have two lotions, one with SPF, which is Kiehl's, and the other without. So normally during the day I use the one with SPF, and then after I shower in the afternoon I use this for evening. And if it's a rainy day, I don't need the SPF, then I will use this. But generally these are the two things that I've used for such a long time, and super big fan of these two things. Moving on, Kiehl's also makes this amazing hair serum. I don't know if you can see that. So the hair serum is for very dry hair, and big fan of this. It's super helpful. If I get any breakouts, I use Clinique. Clinique it dries out the zits and stuff, so again, very helpful. So for face cleansing, if I have heavy makeup on, then I will use a makeup oil to remove the base off. But if it's just a light day, I am a big fan of the Body Shop tea tree oil. And the tea tree oil for me is multi-purpose, and it helps cleanse my skin and keep it clean. I actually don't use it even every day. I use it if it's been a dirty day at the office, or I've been in the sun and it's dusty and I want to clean my pores out. So what I do with the tea tree oil is I put it in a bottle. So this bottle I've had for almost a decade and a half, and we just keep refilling it and basically spray this onto a bamboo cotton wipe or a cotton ball, whichever you prefer, and then just proceed to cleanse your skin. So in case I get any breakouts for psoriasis or eczema, I have this. Joey bought this for me in Healthy Options. It's just basically a natural way to get the swelling down. I used to use this cream, which was sort of like a steroid-based cream, which actually is super bad for your skin, and it makes it thinner and more dependent on steroids. So if you're using those creams, please don't use them. I don't know if I have them. Yes. So the cream is called ketoconazole. Ketoconazole. This is a steroid-based cream, and reserve it only for really bad breakouts. But I don't need to use this anymore because, again, fixing your diet, taking the right supplements, and then if ever I do have a breakout, this does help. Moving on to my hair. So in the recent weeks before coming to Los Angeles, a good friend, Tony, gave me some products from Davines. So Davines has been a very interesting brand that I have switched onto because they're actually very environmentally conscious with their products and how they make their products. So I've been using some of the products, and I'm going to show you guys what I've been using. For my hair, right now it's super faded. I'm thinking, do I retouch it, knowing that it's quarantine period? But this is a lavender hair color, and there you go. And I've used this on the right side of my hair to give it a lavender look, and on the left side of my hair is pink. So I have two colors right now from Davines, given to me by Antoinette Taus. Thank you so much. They have some products like this, the all-in-one milk, which is sort of like the hair serum. And then they have other products, which are the oil, and I have the shampoo and conditioner in the shower. Super useful stuff. in between the shampoo cycles, if I don't need to shampoo but the hair does feel a little oily, I have some dry shampoo from Tresemme. Well guys, I guess that's it. If you guys have any questions about my routine or anything that I've discussed in this video, please let me know in the comments down below. And if not, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Stay safe.